Hey guys, thank you so much for joining Real Conversations with Felicia Michelle. Today I want to talk about really quickly. I want to talk about, I don't know, I'm in a very heated debate on Twitter, which is one of my favorite platforms to have debates on. I am on Twitter and we're having a debate about the thing that's going on in Milwaukee, where they're calling it a race war, where black people have become fed up with the white supremacy and they are acting out, lashing out. Black people, African American people, are jumping on every white person that they see. They're burning down things from what I understand, and it's on a street called, is it Summit or one of those streets in Milwaukee, where people are just lashing out. And I put on one of the Twitter comments about how the white people, white supremacists, are talking about how ignorant black people are, and I want to just say, do I think that's a way to do things? No. But was that a way to do things in slavery? To mistreat, beat, and abuse and rape black people? And does that give us the right to try to turn the tables? I don't know. That wouldn't be my way of doing things, but I definitely can understand how once you've pushed people so far psychologically, can you still expect them to just sit back and take it? Like, this is one of the one of the statements from a white person on the Twitter comments. Black people are always playing the victim. They continue to talk about slavery as if it happened to them currently or per se, when actually it didn't happen to them. It happened to their ancestors. Okay, but are you aware that generational curses and trauma is real? Are you aware of that? And then another guy said that we as black people, we commit crimes and then we play the victim. Okay, let me say this. I have sat in a courtroom when I was considering being a probation officer or a parole officer, to kind of give people the resources and actually really care about them and redirect them. So I used to sit in on courtroom cases, and I do admit that people don't know the difference between reasons and excuses. They don't. A lot of people just don't. But I also realized that after taking psychology and sociology classes, that everything that we've been through, all the trauma that we've been through, everything that we've endured from then up until the current present time, where black people are blatantly disrespected and racism is still evident. Is our trauma being downplayed? Like, do they really think we're playing the victim after all we've been through? So, as a psychology and sociology major, I'm here to tell you white people respectfully that trauma is real, and to be gunned down by the police, whether you're innocent or guilty, to be mistreated when it comes to business, when it comes to housing, when it comes to credit cards, when it comes to credit, when it comes to school, when it comes to everything, black people get the short end of the stick. Now, have some people, black people, thrived and found favor and fought through all the rigmarole and the BS? Have they been able to thrive and been successful? Yeah, but ask them what it took to get there. And ask them, what is it taking to stay there? So let's just be realistic when you try to downplay the trauma of black people. I don't wish hurt and pain and trauma or bad on nobody. But what I do pray for is for the tables to turn so that y'all can finally understand how we feel and where we're coming from. Yes, it is very unfair. I can tell you about 25 things off the top of my head where I've experienced racism and unfairness and inequality and injustice. So should I go on and on and on and on? No, I am not. Because you know what? I don't have the energy for it. I don't. But again, please look at what's going on in Milwaukee. Give your respectful comments and let's talk about it. Everything can be understood and resolved from conversations if you're willing to have open-minded conversations. Thank you for having real conversations with Felicia Michelle from her car. You guys have an amazing Sunday. And remember, I love you guys. I am an advocate for women and black people. I love everybody. But if you want respect from me, you're going to have to give respect. Thank you. Have a good night.